Alright, welcome back guys, back to Import Obsessions. As you can see behind me, we have a 07 4.6 liter Shelby GT. Guy, Mr. Russ Porter, he's the owner of the car. He's agreed to let me put the feature car on the channel and just prove that we're not all about imports on Import Obsession. It's a car obsession. Today he has some worn out sway bar bushings. He has a lowering kit on the vehicle. He has all aftermarket suspension, and we're putting in new polyurethane bushings to replace his old ones. So we got the new ones in here, and we'll show you what the old ones look like. This is what they were looking like. So yeah, they were getting kind of janky. I'm pretty sure he could feel it on the corners. So we're gonna go ahead and hook him up and get him gripping like he's supposed to again. I'll go ahead and get some work done, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get some of it wrapped up. Anytime you want to replace polyurethane bushings, just regular rubber bushings, anytime either billet aluminum, steel, iron, whatever you want to do, it's good to put grease on them or in between bushing rides between the metal pieces. That way it doesn't wear as quick. It keeps them lubricated. That way they like to dry rot real fast. They like to dry rot a lot. So this will actually keep them from dry rotting, and it would actually help take the friction off of them so they don't stretch and tear as easy. As you can see, we put them on the actual in the journal of the pieces that we're putting together, and I actually haven't put it on the bushing and the other pieces. It's just really good idea just to put a real good coating on everything, you know. Better have too much than not enough. Excess will squeeze out when I torque it down. But he tried to keep up with the old ones. The old ones were just a little too far gone. So he's going to do the ones in the rear, the complete rear, and the ones in the front. Just got the rears done. He had 4 of them. He had 6 in total to be replaced. He replaced 2 himself at home. He said his back was starting to bother him a little bit, so he brought it down there. Brought it down here for us to install the other 4 in the rear, and then I have 2 more in the front that I need to install. I'll go ahead and give y'all see what it looks like, the finished product on the rears. We redid this one and this one, and we did the matching side on this side as well. Here, and he did these right here, and I like these billet aluminum arms. Those are cool. I really like the kit that's on this car. It looks aftermarket. I don't really know too much about these cars. The bushings that I did take off, I do want to show them to you. As we were seeing them, they were kind of crusty on the outside. But they weren't too bad on the parts that wasn't exposed to the elements. As you can tell, it wasn't too bad. But you can definitely tell that they have gotten softer. And soft bushing is a bad bushing, if you ask me. I like them real tight. So the front ones I'm gonna be replacing here and here. And they'll probably be in about the same condition as the ones that we found in the rear. I'm going to go ahead and get started on those, and I'll show you the finished product. Like I said, we're going to re-grease them and do everything like we just did the rears so that they'll last longer. Alright, so we just got the front bushings done. We got them done here. This is what they look like afterwards. But yes, the front were just like the rear. They weren't too bad, but they were really soft, and they were starting to dry rot. The fronts, I believe, were just a little bit worse. They were a little bit worse than the rears. The good thing is, on his new hardware, he does have grease fittings, and they do have ports as well. I think they're probably about the same name brand bushing. I don't know if they're can't remember. It's energy something. Support energy something. Can't remember. But it's the same bushings I have on my Honda for the shift linkage. So now he's gonna have us. He also asked us to check the diff fluid, the tranny fluid, make sure they're up to the par, they're where they need to be. He has a little bit of a leakage on the rear diff. Not really a leak. It's more just like, as you can tell, he's got a little bit of grease on this side, but we're clean on this side. Just wants to figure out what's going on with that. We'll check the diff out and make sure she's not got any kind of leaks or something. We'll try and find something. We'll get that straightened out, and we'll move on with it. Oh yeah, he did want us to change the inline fuel filter, which I'll show y'all. It's actually right here, tucked away here. So we'll just remove this plastic paneling, and should be straightforward. Disconnect, reconnect, remount, put everything back. And we'll get to that, and I'll show you what's going on with that. And we're gonna replace the fuel filter. I've actually already got the old one removed. Got the old one removed. Got everything taken out. As far as I know, he didn't have any fueling concerns or anything like that. I think he just wanted to keep up on maintenance, which is another thing I appreciate people when they take care of their car, especially when they're older. I just love, an older car that's kept in pristine shape, and he has done a very good job with this car. I do like it. I like it very much. Here's the new filter. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in. We're gonna install it. And there she is. All the lines look good. There was no apparent leaks of any kind. I never smelled fuel. Everything looks good. So she's ready to go. We're going to be checking the transmission fluid levels. It is a manual transmission. Thank God. It's a manual transmission. We're going to pull. I got right here, as you can see, there is the fill plug. Drain plug is there. This is the drain plug, and that's the fill plug right up there. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to back it out and see if I get any fluid coming out of it. If I have any fluid that comes out of it, then I'm going to go ahead and mark it as full. If not, we'll top off as needed. And I'll be doing the same thing to the rear differential as well. No fluid, so she may be a little low. So we'll go ahead and top her off. Get the right fluid coming and top her off. Nope, none coming out here as well. So maybe a little low. I am getting, actually, when I pop both fill plugs, they are actually giving me a hissing sound. So which lets me know they are going to be a little low on the fluid. Fluid straight from Ford. They actually recommended that we put Marcon 5, which is the automatic transmission fluid, in the manual. Didn't know that, but what we do. And then for the differential, we're running a 75 140 for the gear oil. Both motorcraft straight from Ford, straight from the man himself. So they said these are the fluids that this car takes, and that's what they operate on. That's what we're gonna put it. Got everything done. Everything's good to go. Done topped off all the fluids. The bushings are put on. The fuel filters got put on. Everything's good. I just want to give you a quick run around of the car, let you see it. She's great. there you have it. She's clean. I mean, she's damn near like brand new. Like I said, she's an '07, but he takes good care of her. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Russ. Thank you for allowing me to put this beautiful car on the channel. I want to thank you for keeping the car intact and keeping it in good shape as you have. And yeah, just keep it up, keep bringing it back. We'll take care of it. And for everybody else, stay obsessed.